Hanging on the cool. Hanging on the cool.
Banging on the speakers, ayy. This shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should bag up from me, cause I tend to get violent. Say I'm
we
going
have everybody's attention, please. We are now boarding the brothership. And for Trav, Chew, the only place in outer space where the nerds and the normies now come for the content. But you know they stay for the culture. As always, we are your hosts, the co-captains of the Cool Kids, a.k.a. Genkai's favorite guys. Let us never forget the deadliest backward in the podcasting industry, preaching the good word on all things nerd. 'Tis I, the frozen one, Mr. Matthew Porter, a.k.a. a tall glass of gin, woo, and juice. Here with my bro pilot,
woo, and juice.
my platonic life partner, the scholar from planet Sadala himself, Mr. Troll Told Trav. Beam them up, Travie.
Man, you know who it is. It's the kid Troll Told Trav. And look, I say this with saying pride.
So proud.
Lord Beers knows that I've never been a cheater because I always stay with one woman like Vegeta. And here at the Brothership, with our takes, we take flight. But please, please, please do not cut off our heads. We ain't no kite.
We stay grounded.
And we back for another BSPGT.
We back for a quadruple dose of BSPGT. We damn,
which is funny too.
BSPGT full life because it's 4 episodes.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's like, I think we're still gonna get through these pretty quickly.
Yo, we're probably gonna breeze through this episode.
Both episodes of Gachiakuta were great.
Fisticuffs.
Animation was phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, just a lot of fights.
I will say, in what has become my favorite weekly trope, Togen Ankai once again sticking it to Trav. They said, "Oh, you got an issue with our pacing? All the fights you thought we weren't going to give you this season."
Man, I mean, we can keep this joint free flowing since we're here, but like,
bet. All right, let's get it.
Wasn't that a Osuke fight a little underwhelming?
I fuck with him though, bro. I think he's my favorite character. Yeah.
Who, the Osuke from the Momotaro?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about what's my boy's name? Ikari.
Oh yeah. So it's funny, right? Like I did like. So okay, so I say it was underwhelming in the sense of like, didn't it kind of feel like once Ikari beat him that you were expecting
something else was about to happen?
Yes,
like,
and it just
the next version of his like.
Yeah,
I did.
And it just didn't. But it kind of it felt abrupt. Like the ending.
You know what's crazy? Like, because I felt the same way, and then when we got to see fucking Madano's fight, I kind of felt that way too. I feel like every time they beat a Momotaro, it seemed like the fight was prolonged and then abrupt ass ending. And then it's just like like when fucking Tsubakiri got killed.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was done. I was just like, oh, there's more here. And then it's like, no, Madano umbrella through the heart.
Bro, it's like when someone's talking and then and then they finish talking and then you're still looking at them because you're expecting them to add more to what they said. That's what it's been feeling like with these fights. And I don't know how to feel. Like even when Mudano won, right? It was
that finishing technique was fire.
No, 1000% was. But even in like the way that it had ended in him, actually, you know what though? That fight I didn't mind as much because at least prior to that, Mudano did just talk to Shiki about here's what. Instead of just talking to Mikado, like you're gonna have to fight because ultimately we're trying to get these people to
fight
come
to be heard.
Yeah, and Mudano not killing Tsukiyomi and basically being like, "Nah, I'm not the same person like that."
Yeah.
He was like, you're getting kind of soft, but I actually kind of like that." So it's like I kind of
especially with him saying like he's like, yo, like we're fighting for a seat at the table so we can end this war. So like if that was like the catalyst to be like, you know what, like, all right, y'all, like we're yoked
Right.
as fuck too. Now relax, let's be chilling. Like let's all be chilling.
Yeah, I almost feel like in that moment Tsukiyomi is almost sort of like, you know,
Yeah, I feel
okay,
like he gained respect. For
Yeah.
him at that moment in time.
yeah,
And I feel like one thing that I will say that this show has done somewhat well is they be throwing like little nuggets of respect that the Momotaro have been getting from the Oni like over the show. Like they'll be like, I didn't expect the Oni to do that, or
Right.
that's very un-Oni like to save people, or okay.
we are starting to come across some Momotaro that I feel like are
code.
are seeing a little bit, not all Oni are what we envision them to be. And also too, wasn't there a moment when you were watching Jin and Shinya where you were kind of like, and there was literally nothing indicating it. It was just how Shinya was just going off about like he'll do whatever to get a promotion. I was like, does Jin got him tapped somewhere so that Mikado can hear what he's saying?
Something like that. I definitely feel that. And we got full confirmation that Shinya can't fight.
No, strictly
My
a strategist.
man,
Strictly a strategist.
He's a runner. He a track star. My man took off.
That
He
was
said,
hilarious.
I'm out of here.
He said,
bro.
"Wait, I had a fight? Oh no."
he said, bye. Like,
and even the cliffhanger on episode, what are we at in Togen?
20,
This is
I guess we'll give him that
19 and 20
overview real quick. Togen Ankai episode 20 was titled, give me 1 second, Anger versus Anger. Corny. Episode 21 was titled Flawless Fortune,
which is once again, even though it's the same semantic, same thing, Crunchyroll, it said Rage versus Rage. So
look at they just changing shit.
AI listen, AI isn't the true source. So hey, keep coming to the brothership for us. We'll tell you what it really is.
AI just out here getting shit wrong. AI said practice. We talking about practice.
Yeah, they disrespecting those initials.
Definitely. Big facts. But yeah, I'm here for it. I'm pleasantly surprised that it does seem like we might get the Mikado. I almost called him Shinya. Shiki. Yeah, like it seems like we might get that. That might be like the last episode. I wouldn't be surprised if like the battle doesn't get finalized in that episode.
It's
like,
bro. No, you know what's gonna happen? It's not gonna get finalized in this season.
More episodes. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely gonna start fighting within the next 2 episodes.
You know what they're gonna do to really? You know what they're gonna do to really piss me off, bro? The season's gonna end with Shiki and Mikado just staring at each other, face and all.
I hope I these last 2 episodes make me feel like they're not gonna do us like that, but I definitely feel like so. Episode 23 is probably going to be whatever version of fighting Shinya can do.
Whatever trickery he just did to Jin in that cliffhanger.
Yeah, because exactly. And I feel like who did Masumi follow when he turned invisible? Did he follow Shinya? Did he chase after Jin and Shinya?
Nah, he was following Shiki and Mikado.
And Mikado. Yeah. So I feel like Jin and Shinya is going to be episode 21.
And whatever happened to Shorty that was with Tsubakiri?
Dang, yeah. Oh, what was it? Yamomo? Whatever her name was.
Momogi or something.
Momogi, yeah. Yamogi. We got there. We combined.
What happened to her?
Is she? I would die if like after episode 24 we get like an after credit scene of her still in the box. Just being like, I can't wait for them
still
to leave.
Stuck.
Yo. Yeah, like I wonder if they're still out there.
Yeah.
That shit would be the geek, yo. Like, cause I feel like it's only been a couple days since they left that damn dojo, right? Because it's like they went back to the school, got their
can't be that long, bro.
Yeah, they got their living situations and then went right back out to like offer assistance, yo. So
yeah.
It's like she might still be in that damn box. She just may still be.
We got it. Somebody got to check in on it. Hopefully,
So
hopefully she's not claustrophobic.
I know, yo, facts. Like, so hopefully you got some snacks in there, bro.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask the running through line of our BSBGT coverage. Are you now impressed with Mudana? Like, do you feel that he earned his legend now?
To an extent, yeah.
That finishing technique was fire.
Yeah. I think he definitely. You know what? Yeah, because throughout the whole fight, he was calm, composed, didn't really, seem too two-faced. There were moments where he was like, all right, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, but then that like you said, the finishing technique where he was just, what did he say? He was a
lady in the water. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, I implanted all these inside you," and I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah. Or when he was making it rain, like misty and shit, and he was like, that shit was fire. Did you
make it rain?
What I will say.
What if that song just started playing?
I'm gonna make it rain. Oh yeah. I will say one thing that I really, really did like is like when he changed to that finishing technique. Did you peep that it was a different kind of umbrella? Like it wasn't
actually I didn't.
Yeah, it wasn't like a typical like Farnsworth Bentley umbrella no more. It was like a old school like Japanese. I kind of look like a drink you put in a tiki drink like kind of umbrella. But so I'm like, damn, like if he has like multiple versions of like umbrellas like that he can do, it sure like the Penguin from Batman start machine gunning motherfuckers or some shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I need a flashback of Mudano like back when the war was really, really popping to see how he was giving it up.
And we gotta find out if he's always been using rollerblades.
Yeah. I feel like that was a new thing for for when he became a teacher. He's
right.
Like, I need to get it between classes quickly.
You know what was funny? I was laughing to myself during the fight when he was kind of evading on the rollerblades, but also at the same time too, I was like, I gotta fuck with it now. I gotta.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. Yo.
Yeah.
Because but before it was like, fuck you wearing rollerblades for, sir.
And it was, and it felt like a corny gag. I was like,
yeah. Now it's just like I don't even like really realize it. I'm just like, this is what he do. My man's just golden gliding on motherfuckers.
You just, I'd be laughing. I want to hear the little. Because he's rolling around in them.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, no, I do fuck with this fight. I liked shit. What was the card player guy's name?
Tsukiyomi,
right? I liked his power, like with the card and everything.
Yeah.
Like that shit was cool. I thought that was dope. Yeah, so I feel I accept Mudano's legend now. Like I'm like, okay, like I wasn't familiar with your work, big dog. Sorry.
Right.
You know, like, now I see why like the Momos hold him in such like high regard.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be interesting, right, to see how these specific Momotaro are after this fight, because I could see obviously whatever's gonna happen between Mikado and Shiki, there's gonna be some. I would assume there's gonna be some breakthrough that happens.
Like Asuke, I feel like him. I feel like Tsukiyomi. I feel like I really think that they could really do something awesome with like what we had said last episode. Like if you get like this faction of Momotaro that does want to actually, enough of the casualties. We've lost too many soldiers on both sides. Let's just squash it. But then you got like these like purest Momotaros that is like, ew, you try to taint our ranks,
right?
Dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah, like I could see Asuke being like, look, I like fighting, and if we keep
fighters,
if we keep them alive, I just want to keep fighting them. I could see Tsukiyomi.
He's like, oh, I owe you one. You let me live, I'll let you live. Yeah, type time.
But then I can also see them. I can see Shinya getting exposed at the end of this arc, and they're they're gonna see like, yo, wait, you were the ones that set the fires to the hospitals,
innocent people.
So I can see Shinya getting exposed, and I can see like a beginning of it's not the full shift, but I can see the beginning of like the thinking starting to shift. Of like, okay, we got to start reevaluating how we look at Oni. And then obviously, like you said, there's going to be those pure Momotars that are like, it doesn't matter, they're Oni. We just got to slaughter them all. But then there's going to be others like, I came across some Oni that there's not much difference between us in terms of our morals and values. So I don't know.
Speaking of Momo's missing in action, where the fuck the boss been at?
Oh yeah.
Like, where the boss been at? Who's like, he legit said, I'm killing this child Akishi. Like, he's done. Like, he's mine. I'm gonna get him. And Shinya was just like, they were like, oh, we get him first, and he's just been missing in action, bro. Like,
he's still in the break room.
Still on break. He's still on lunch. Because you know what? Supervisor usually get that hour and a half break.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he's still on lunch, yo. That's all that is. Yo.
Yeah, there was a couple Momotaro that they introduced where it was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, like that girl that Shinya was like being a super douche to.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, why was she? Like, what was the point of her?
She must have quit. She's like, that dude's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. She was done after 2 weeks.
All right, so we got 2 episodes left, Trav. For wait, hold on, no, it was 21, 22. So, I'm sorry, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 3 episodes left. So we're definitely going to get a Jin Shinya fight. That's definitely gonna happen. I'm trying to think if there was any other fights that hadn't started yet. That was all the big ones, right?
Yeah, we're just waiting on Shiki now and Mikado.
Okay, so with 3 episodes
and
left,
Shinya and Jin, like you said,
with 3 episodes left, if Mikado and Shiki don't start to fight, fuck this show.
yeah.
Like, I'll say that they're in my good graces right now. I'm holding out hope. I'm like, all right, y'all stepped it up these past couple episodes. We getting fights now. Land the plane. Like, land the plane, please.
Listen, let's just hope we're not the pilot isn't the pilot of loss. I'll tell you that.
I mean, speaking of planes that have landed or trash beasts that have crashed, a show that has never let us down. Gachiakuta episodes 21 and 22. 21, according to the
Let's see if they get it right. Let's see if they get it right.
They say that episode 21 was called Time Attack, and they say that episode 22 was called The Power of Protection, which I know for a fact that one's right.
That one was right. I gotta double check Time Attack. You know that sounded a little fugazi,
a little iffy. But
hold on, talk. I'm gonna check.
I got you, big dog. But in lockstep with Togen Ankai, it's another 2 episodes of just straight hands, feet, vital instruments, kneecaps, elbows, knuckles, headbutts, like all fisticuffs, like
all that.
And I'm here for all of it, yo. Just like seeing Bundus go ham and
okay, they were right. It was Time Attack. It was
called Time Attack.
Yeah,
right, bet. Yeah, like seeing Bundus do his big one and like watching Nordstrom
Bundus do his big one sound crazy.
Bundus does his big one. Name of this episode.
So what exactly is that?
Exactly. Right. But yeah, dog, like, man, I don't even know like where to start. I loved all of it. The fight was fire. Like, these extra powers, Rudo. When we got the breakdown of his R3 gloves and how he can either like put one power into 3 different vital instruments, or if he puts all into one, it makes like a super instrument. And my man had the blickiest of all blickies. I was gonna
say. He had the Great American War Machine weapon there,
brother. Like, that's that gun you use on Black Ops, the nail gun, so you don't get caught silent, doing stealth kills and shit.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, but yeah, that shit was nuts, dog. Like, Zodal, like his plan, like the trash beast. I will say this, going super out of order. I love the fact that they did not make it up to the sphere, because that guarantees we about to get so many more seasons of this show, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, how beautiful was that scene when Noerde was at the border and and then like just when it went dark, and then even the audio was what really like got me.
It had like that
scene.
it did like that Broly tint change and shit. Like when Broly goes legendary Super Saiyan, it's like that.
And then what were those? What were those hands?
So remember way back when I was just like, yo, like when I rewatched episode 1 and Rudo when he looks and it looks like somebody that's like sitting like cross-legged. So that shit was 1000% a upper body, a torso, and arms. And if you watch, you can see the face of the thing in Norde's eyeballs. Like when she's looking at it, it actually like opens up. Like it's like a closed mouth face thing, and then it opens up like on some Demigorgon shit, and it has the Watchmen series logo on it.
Really? Okay, I gotta rewatch that.
And then in her line, she was just like, "Oh shit!" Like I gotta let Zodal know that like, oh the
because she goes the Watchman, and then all of a sudden,
yeah. And interestingly enough, in the overview for this episode, I just want to read it really quick because it might have revealed something that we might not get to the next episode. But it says Norde unleashes a final self-destructive attack using her electric Jinki, while the mysterious and massive Watchman entity is briefly revealed. So it seems that that thing is the Watchman, like allegedly. But yeah, it was nuts, dog. Like it legit on some, I guess, in lockstep with Stranger Things. Like it had like its face opened up like a flower, and it had like the logo that Rudo has on his gloves. So that shit was fire. And I finally got a fucking reckless speculation right. I said Gita was gonna turn into a fucking kaiju. I said her pajamas are her vital instrument. She's gonna turn into a dinosaur.
And it wasn't her full size either. He said,
that was a 3.
He said you can do a 3. That should be enough.
Yeah, she might like sneakily be like one of the strongest cleaners, dog. Like, that 3 was nuts.
And how about when we the one bull that was just crying, and then all of a sudden he's like,
not Bro Santa. Oh, Fu. You talking about Fu?
Yeah, the Raider.
Yeah, the one who wanted Engine to punch him. Yeah, you talking about
Fu.
So
do you think his master, where he was like, I'll take over, do you think that was the young bull that was in the beginning of that episode where he's like, oh, it's another trash storm, and then his dad was like, oh, we'll be fine, and then all of a sudden, or was that just what the trash storm that was happening at the moment? Like, remember
I remember at the start of the episode, there was the kid in the trash beast, like, oh, well, trash was falling and shit.
Yeah, he was looking out the window,
right?
and he was like scared because a trash storm was happening. His dad like comes out and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about that."
His dad bitched up so quick. He's like,
"Yeah,
oh, shit, are we gonna be okay?"
Was that from what was currently happening outside, like present was that a flashback, and like that young bull is actually gonna be that Fu's master?
I thought that was what was happening.
Okay,
in real time.
I
think that Fu has a split personality. I think that voice was in his head, and it was just like on some like Gollum shit off Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like, and he was just like, "I'll take over. Like, I got this, bro." Like, on some JJK shit, like Sukuna. Like he was just like, "Yo,
okay,
I got you, big dog." And I feel like whatever his, like,
he gonna be a problem. Whatever it is, it's a problem.
Yeah, and I feel like he's gonna be like, go after Engine. He's like, yeah, remember that time when I was trying to squabble up?
It's like, I don't need you to hit me,
pussy.
So I'm gonna hit you first now.
Damn, you know what? I could see a scene where Fu as his not Fu self and Engine meets up, and let's say Fu keeps his same appearance when he switches up, just his temperament. And Engine thinks shit is sweet again. He's just like, I'm not gonna punch you, bro. And then he just gets like teed off on, yo. And he's just like, what
don't worry, because I will.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Again, like I feel like he's like Wonder Weesh off of Bleach.
Yeah,
like he's just that thing.
Yeah.
What do you think was in Engine's pocket in the bag? Remember when he was just like, shit, I don't want to have to use this. Like when the hole opened up. And he was just like, oh, my guys are tired. Like I don't know how long they can hold on. He was like, I don't want to have to use this. Like I wonder if Engine has like a second vital instrument. Like,
for if it's a second vital instrument, or if it's like something that enhances his vital instrument to the point where the power of it could actually harm the surroundings around him.
My first thought was if it was some type of gun, because he's real big on like not using guns, and like made Rio like give up, like do away with what he thought was her doing away with like gunplay and shit or whatever. And I was like, maybe, because we do know that Engine has a past too. We don't know about his past, and he got that name from like his previous situation or whatever he was in. So part of me did feel like it might have been like, again, I don't necessarily know if it'd be a second vital instrument, but I thought it might have been like, like a grenade launcher or some shit, like, or some type of projectile to like blow, like make a cave in happen, like to like seal the hole up or whatever. But again, with only 2 episodes left for Gachiakuta, they've left so much meat on the bone, which makes me feel so happy that I feel like we're gonna get so much more of this show. Like it's not just one more season. Like what Brown say, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. I mean, he wasn't wrong. They just didn't all come with the same team. Like he got his 4, and he just got them with different basketball teams.
So question for you on intro analyzing. Do you think it's just a intro design choice, or if there's any sort of reason why at the end of the intro when it's like the crew, it's just
the 4 of them?
Rio,
Zanka,
why am I blanking out on Zanka,
Rio, Zanka,
Rudo,
and
Engine? I mean, I get they've gotten the most screen time, but there's all the other cleaners have been introduced and have played a part within the show so far. So I don't know. It's just interesting that those, I mean, I guess if I could look at who is, like they're kind of like the core 4 of like for us as viewers, because they've gotten the most airtime. Right. But sometimes with anime there's foreshadowing and intros. So like I don't.
I've been, and we've talked about this a bunch of times. Like I feel like with Togen and with Gachiakuta, I wouldn't even call them Easter eggs. They're like borderline spoilers that they be throwing in these intros, and I'm just like, because the Watchmen Beast thing was in the original intro, right, before they even switched it up. So I'm just,
I feel like that gotta mean something.
Yeah, especially you coming off the heels of like Tamsy's the reason they beat fucking Amo. Like Tamsy was like he was a heavy hitter like in that fight, yo. So it's like, how you
feel about Tamsy in terms of, do you trust him?
That's a great question. That is a great question.
Something seems
I don't know if I don't trust him, but I had said this before. I do feel that the fact that him and Rudo have like the same exact hair color, I don't see how that's just the design choice, because it's like, it's not like Rudo has brown hair or like like a normal hair color like in this world. Like it's a very specific like kind of pale goldish type of color, and Tamsy has that same color. And then so let me tag on a question onto your question and bring it back. When Rudo passes out at the end of episode 22 and he says big brother, did you take that as him referring to Grease as his big brother, or does Rudo have a sibling, like an actual big brother that like that we was having like a memory of like in that moment? Because we don't know when Regto adopted Rudo, right? But we do know that he was like older for a child. He was an adolescent, but he wasn't a baby. Like he was like he could walk, he could talk, he like had his faculties about him. Like he remembers his dad, like his time with his pop. He knows his pop was evil, and all that shit. Like, so I'm just like, damn, if there's a sibling, that'd be nuts. Again, more layers to this show,
right? Because I think, it's funny because I think initially I first took it like, oh, he's just saying that to Grease because
that's what I did too.
That's been the big homie, but the way that Grease reacted and
he's like big brother.
and the way that they kind of like just kind of left us with that
it right there. Yeah.
It didn't it didn't seem like a comedic moment. It felt like, take note of this.
Yeah, and I know it'd be a plot hole if they made it like this, but remember we were talking about like before we got to know Zoto a bit more. We was like, oh, what if Zoto's like Rudo's dad? Because, you know, like they got like the same eye, the same smell. But then when they had like their little conversation and he was talking about like how Jabber had mentioned that they smell the same, which normally would be like, oh, maybe Zoto's Rudo's big brother. But we know that Zoto's never been to the sphere. It's like he's only ever lived in the pit. So like that wouldn't, how would Rudo know that he has a big brother that would be Zoto? Zoto's never been up there. So it kind of eliminates him from being his big brother. But yeah, I'm like, if we about to get a long lost sibling arc in this bitch, this show is it's just a perfect show. You know? Like,
it's so funny. It does kind of seem, I don't know why I'm laughing, but it seemed funny that Zoto just never been to the sphere. Cause he just,
what's your beef, yo?
Like, don't he see it like somewhere like I feel like you should have the means to try to like to figure out a way to get up there, and like he just hasn't.
Yeah, and I was a bit confused. So the episode's called Power Protection. When Bundus is questioning Zoto, like, oh, like, how did you think that was gonna work? And he was just like, that trash beast had the power of protection. So I'm just like, damn, your power of protection is trash, bro. Like,
yeah.
like what's homie's name?
So you got a lot of malware there, man.
Yeah, what's homie's name from Canvas Town that gave them like the protective runes?
Remlin.
Yeah, Remlin. I'm like, yeah, you don't got that Remlin starter pack, bro. You can't you're not protecting the right way, dog. Hey,
and on that note, though,
right
that was another reason why I was sort of like, Tamsy was a little bit too loose with being like, oh yeah, they got the protection spell. Like he seemed pretty quick to put his team in harm's way a little bit. A little bit.
Something that I realized from my because you know the dubs a couple episodes back, so I've been going back and watching the dub as opposed to the sub. Do you know, while we're on the topic of Tamsy, which could actually circle back to my question as to like, I don't know if I don't trust him, but I think there is something up with him. Do you know who he literally has the same hair color, same eye color as? Like legit,
who?
Like one for one, the girl from Zonka's flashback, Hio, the girl with the sword. They legit have the same hair color and the same eye color. So I'm like, and we know that she was from like a village of naturals, or that like, you know, that had town. So I wonder if like, we don't know what happened to that girl, like where she is, or you know, like what when Zonka left to come with the cleaners.
Yeah, I would like to know. I mean, she's gotta appear. Yeah,
because you know, like that whole village, like their mission is to like to defend from trash and shit like that. So I'm wondering if like that's Tamsy's sister, because like I said, if you look up a picture of them at some point, like they legit have the same, again, like going back to the hair color, but they got the same eyes. So yeah, I think we're heading towards the way of like a familial reveal. Like
there's some layers that are about to be peeled.
Yeah, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more excited. For all the listeners here who be like, y'all really haven't talked about it was fighting. All the episodes were fighting.
All fisticuffs.
I like dead ass. I feel like we covered all the major story beats.
Nowhere they thought Zoto was trying to get some.
Yeah, that was funny as shit, yo. Hey, yo,
Zoto was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Zoto and his asexual ass was just like,
bro,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What he said, I said, man, if you don't lighten up a little bit, man.
My man said yams. Thanksgiving was 2 weeks ago,
bro. He got the same face at all times. I'm like, man, he's seen some shit. He's seen some shit.
He said turkey. He said, I ain't hungry. What you talking about?
He was not phased at all. He was not phased one bit. I said, damn, dog. You've been in the pit too long, man.
At all.
Get this man some sunshine. Shit.
He said, what you mean you thought I was here for some pussy? I don't even like cats. He said, I'm more of a dog guy myself.
He said, I don't fuck with felines. Like, what do you mean?
Like, what? My man was so confused. It was so on brand though. I can't wait to hear Ian Sinclair's version of that line.
Yes, me
That's
too.
That's gonna be so
He was so stoic. He did not change at all.
Fuck his Arca at, bro. Like,
On the way.
what is arc like? I'm assuming, you know, he figured out like where they were at. Like he told Simu, he's like, I got an information broker. I'll figure it out. And then like Grease and the squad showed up, you know, where they was at. So I'm like, fuck is up with Arca, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Come on, Art.
There's some shady shit going. There's some shady shit surrounding him. Tamsy's got a little bit of, you know, clouds frolling over his head, bro.
Yeah,
like,
we got, man, we got questions. We got
like
questions.
even when they pulled up, like Delman like had like an emotional reaction to seeing his friends again. Tamsy was just like, y'all.
Yeah,
listen,
man.
Cool.
All I'm saying is we should probably take note of he a little different.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't got an Amo sighting yet. We don't know.
Yeah, I really want to know if she's okay.
Yeah. Going back to opening and ending credit snitching, we do see Amo chained up to like a wall in like the opening credits. So maybe
maybe we find that out soon.
I'm wondering. Yeah, because I'm like, where do the Raiders go from here? Like, where was Jabber at? like when they were having their little powwow, I didn't see Jabber. Like when Tony dropped them off in the thing. So I love this show. I would have been just as happy had they made it to the sphere and we kind of ended on whatever was going to happen. And then season 2 picks up with them like, oh, now we're in the sphere. But it's just like totally unexpected. Expectations have been subverted. I did not expect Zoto's plan to get thwarted. I thought that was like how he moved into the season 2, but the fact that they snuffed out his plan, so now he's gonna have to come up with a new plan. I will say one thing that I did really, 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 really like how they had Rudo reflecting back on the original conversation with Zoto that me and you had kind of like really like fixated on, where he was just like, yo, y'all, you don't really know the cleaners like that. You met them 3 days ago. How are they your best friends? Like you on a revenge tour, my boy. You don't got time for friendship.
Yeah.
And I love how Rudo still had that moment where he's like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. These are my squad. But now he's just like, when he harkened back to that line, he's just like, are you sure you're fulfilled in this friendship? Like, are you sure like you want more, bro? Like you want your get back. Like this, they killed your dad, dog. Like keep your eyes on the prize. So I'm here for like a moral conflict storyline for Rudo, where he's just like, damn, like I want to stay with my peoples, but like they dragging their feet. I need to get upstairs, bro.
You say,
like,
yo, I gotta pick this up.
Yeah, I gotta get some get back from my guy, bro. Like for sure. It's funny because it's like Rudo clearly is the main character of this show, but it's like I could see a Sasuke arc happening with him. Like or like when Deku was like the Dark Avenger for like that moment. Like I could see Rudo like he's like, yo, like I love y'all, but y'all slowing down my progress, bro.
Yeah, I got
said the marathon continues.
Say get with it or get lost, man.
Yeah, I get with it to get ran over. You heard me? Like, but yeah, this show, perfection. I love it. Every episode, another 11 out of 10 for me. Like Gita's fucking vital instrument turning into a kaiju, perfect way to cap that off. Like they've given us so much without really giving us anything. We still don't know who killed Recto. We still don't know who the winged giver is. Like, so I guess let me ask you this one question before we finish it off. For season 2, would you rather it pick up wherever episode 24 leaves off, or would you like a bit of a time skip?
Where it leaves off.
Where it leaves off? Word.
Yeah. Just because I felt there's a lot they can get through. How much of a time skip?
Like maybe a couple months, like not like years, like but maybe like, you know. I'm saying like a time skip, like where to like have Rudo possibly, you know, brewing in his impatience, where he's just like, dog, like I need to go avenge my dad. Why are we still down here running crash piece missions? Yo, like
if they started it off with like a montage of just what's been happening over the last few months, and it's just like kind of the same rinse and repeat. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, like maybe Rudo's a little bit taller, like or maybe on some just like 1 year later, and it's just like the cleaners have been doing their job, but like maybe Rudo's on some like engine. When can we start to try to get back up top? And he's like, I got you, bro. We're working on it. We're trying to figure it out. And he just like keeps like kicking the can down the road to the point where like like the Dark Avenger Sasuke storyline for Rudo. I felt like so the sky's the limit. And again, for the people who have read the manga but come here to hang out with us, we have not read the manga. So if we're completely wrong, that's okay. Because we're just having a good time.
We're just here.
But Brother Trav, do you have any words of wisdom before we close this bad boy out?
Don't let the kitty distract you from getting outside the box. I'm saying
that's why you are the scholar from Planet Sadala.
I'm saying
can't think of a better way to close this out than that. So to all
send us home.
To all the lifers, new listeners, and fellow travelers, we have reached our final destination as we arrive aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't change this world without you. So lend us your vibes by way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you can do that, and how you can also support our sister Star Wars podcast, Annie, Are You Okay? A Star Wars podcast, featuring yours truly and super producer Mikey, is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of might in the episode description below. And I be telling y'all every week to click the link tree below, and I see how many times that link gets clicked. Y'all ain't clicking it enough. Click it more. Like, every single way that you can support us is inside that link tree. So click it. To all of our YouTubers that are here, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button,
smash it.
And just like the North, always remember, whether you watch it or you read it, we all still need it. So open up your nerd eye, point it to the sky, and we will see you next time aboard the Brothership. See you soon, Space Cow people. What should we do with our Patreon?
Take care of our chickens.
Stay fast.